Hey guys, I'm Adam. Welcome back to the park.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy. Looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
You should be a writer, you know? Other than that, you should also seek therapy because, whoa, a lot of fire hazards.
This place. Callum!
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Great, I can't read this. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint? He said taint. That caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has all been for nothing. I just want to apologize to everyone,
This isn't a game, Callum.
it is incredibly difficult for me to read these notes. I have to get up every single time there's a note.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Jesus.
Hello? Stay where you are.
So far this is kind of cool. Oh, I like that.
Callum?
Let's go on that ride. I mean, it's cool, but I don't feel stressed out. I don't feel any sense of danger. I don't know. Maybe I'm just...
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Make me dizzy.
The
I think
guy
that's
just
the point.
snapped. Those poor kids.
We were waiting our turn on the ride, Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or a lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. Jesus. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was the eyeball of one of the poor kids have landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. What the hell? Chad the chipmunk?
Callum, come back here right now.
I'm sick of your attitude problem, Callum.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum. Where are you?
I don't want to catch you. Frustrated by the fact that the plans seem incomplete, I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money. But no matter how much money talks, it can't conjure up missing plans from thin air. I've tried contacting the organization who sold me these plans, and they are stonewalling me. Every contract that I had, every meeting place that I have had watched are swept bare. I have a sinking feeling that I've been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans regardless. The harvesting machines, the transport mechanisms, etc. I'll probably let Nichols name them something cute for the day we open the park. They will be rides after all.
Come out, sweetie. Wait for mommy.
Wait for mommy. Having, oh no, it's Chad.
Stop, Callum! I can't get on while it's moving.
Well, shit. Increase speed, that'll show him. That'll show Callum. Is it gonna stop? Alright.
I can't get on while it's moving.
It's not. Thank you. What the hell am I doing? I'm looking for my son and I just get on this ride. And when I say this, please, like, understand, I have no judgment towards, you know, the struggle that is mental illness, but this lady needs to seek help. She is going about this parenting thing all wrong. Wow, this ride's getting really fast. It's making me kind of sick. That's why I don't ride these things in real life. Hi! What the frick? Hey there! Oh, that was thrilling. Introduce a giant monster and then act like it didn't happen.
Come back, Callum. Come out, sweetie.
A Polaroid.
Oh, I remember this.
Why would that just be there? You guys are making weird faces.
Callum! Where did you go? Don't hide from me, Callum! Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it?
What the fuck did you expect?
Build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. They shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Alright. What is that? Is that a person back there? It's scary. I thought working this park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drops. There aren't that many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around and gossiping, and most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean, Steve? See, even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning it was a laugh. Steve the local lush as Chad, the chipmunk. Child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. I don't think you're allowed to do that kind of shit. Then I saw him at Susie's diner still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside the something station. I cannot read that. Because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today. Lucky me. and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me. Whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor. When he came by, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Oh! Christ. You guys don't understand. I was an inch from the television screen reading that damn note.
Hello? Where are you?
What kind of statue is
Mommy
this?
needs to see you, Callum. Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Is Callum even alive?
Come back, Callum.
Maybe
I'm not playing
I'm
anymore, Callum.
the one obsessed with this park. And my kid died, and Mother Duck did no such thing.
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
What the hell? I don't want to examine that. I'm gonna get fucking electrocuted. Oh. There I go again with my weird hair. Okay. Maybe I did seek help and it was the bad kind of help. The electroshock therapy variety.
Callum, stay where you are. Come to mommy, Callum. Where are you?
Oh man. Examine accident report. I would love to read more of these tiny letter things. Brief description of accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. He was killed. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What? Oh, for drugs. Urine samples for drugs. Got it. Whoa! This is a good time to move. Oh no! My child!
Where are you, Callum?
Why can I only run sometimes?
Mommy is coming, Callum.
What the hell is there
Stay
a
where you are.
fucking baby doing here?
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother.
What?
Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me.
Whoa.
Instead, my mouth said, "Yes, Sheriff."
Probably the better move with these loose cannon cops. But for real, you should not leave your child or pet or anyone in the car. Like, is not safe. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders, the problem is that they are locals and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all of that power just dissipating beneath the earth here. What? Let me just suspend my disbelief. It makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about the local history. Turns out that they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. Alright. Why is there a crying fucking baby? Oh yeah, another thing I want to say about her leaving her kid in the car, like, that's... You already got in trouble for that, and then you fucking did it again, and that's why you're in this mess right now. Could have bought your kid another fucking teddy bear.
Close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, me either. After touring the park, riding the rides, and viewing the startling number of incidents suffered here in the park, it is the inspector's opinion that Atlantic Island Park should be shut down until Nathaniel Winter complies with all the safety regulations. While I understand that there is a sensitive political relationship between Mr. Winter and the senator, I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in condemning Atlantic Island Park. The rides at first glance appear well constructed and maintained, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years and during construction lead me to believe that there is something wrong at the base level of construction, and we should close the park and fully investigate these flaws. To wit, here is a partial list of the fatalities in the park since opening only 2 years ago. Family of 3 killed when a roller coaster car derailed. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from the top of the Ferris wheel. A child seriously injured on the escalator. Over a dozen children reported missing. Over a dozen? In the House of Horrors since its construction. 1 report of drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. Sheer volume of incidents means that this is my strongest recommendation that Atlantic Park be closed immediately. I agree.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are.
Well, probably gotta slow this shit down too, right? I assume. I feel like that's what this game's gonna be over and over. Me riding rides. Which, you know, I'm not complaining. What the fuck? Who are you? Are you what that giant fucking thing was? Sure, I'll just ignore that for now and ride this fucking broken ass Ferris wheel. I just read about how fucked up these rides are. But sure, I'll do this. Huh.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed.
Damn.
I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died.
Oh, what the fuck?
According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel.
What the
I was
hell?
there one moment, and then gone.
Why am I on this Ferris
Sometimes people
wheel?
leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. fairy tale fucking over.
The love of your life died on this thing? What the fuck is wrong with me? Why am I here? The love of your life died on this. I would never come back to this park ever. I'd be like, hey, how about we fucking don't go back there, Callum? How about, hey, there's too much happening. That guy's very creepy, but also silly looking. And he's gone. I don't want to ride the Ferris wheel again. Why would I even ride the Ferris wheel again? I don't know what to do. Can I get back on the ride? I don't think I wanted to do this. And I can't skip it, so I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, hey everybody. Like a solid 5 minutes later, I'm back. I was looking up how to end the Ferris wheel ride because it seriously made me sit through the whole thing for like 5 minutes. And I ended up stumbling upon the information that I'm just supposed to fucking break this thing. So that's fun. I'm into it. What the hell? What? Well, what the fuck?
Stay where you are.
Oh, Jesus. I guess I did break the thing. I'm just gonna keep moving on.